Woody Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Jibaku-Shounen Hanako-kun, aka Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, chapter 116. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, I'm so freaking excited for this because we are getting into the Red House rematch that I have been waiting for like an eternity. So I can't wait to see how it's going to go down this time around. Especially since, you know, we have Mitsuba is alive. Teru is in the picture as well, because remember last time Teru wasn't around. No. Same with Nini. Nini wasn't around either. And not only that, you have Mama alive too. So this is going to be very interesting. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And this chapter is titled Changes Part 5. And we got a color page. Yeah. Play with me. Yes! Who or what is this? This color page is so sick. I love it. Bring a light summer is almost here. Oh, this is so beautiful. Well, what's up with him? For a second, his face was, is this TSUKASA-kun? This kid? He seems like he wants to play. According to the rumors, TSUKASA-kun will tell you anything you want to know if you play with it, right? He's so good. Come on, let's play. Kind of looks like a normal kid. Sure, don't. What did you do with that student that summoned you? Don't tell me. I want up. Hold me. I want to hold him. He's so cute. See. Whoa, you little. Whoa. Hold it. What are you doing, Minamoto-kun? Run, Sosuke. This ain't no ordinary spirit we're dealing with. Your hand. No way, is that where he touched you just now? Dude, that is a curse. I said I want up. I said I want up. You're not gonna give me upsies? Stop standing there and run. Ooh, Nokomimi Cafe. Oh. Here we go. We might be safe for now. Hang on. Why hide in a place like this? If the spirit's dangerous, then shouldn't we leave the school and not stay? Not quite. Take a look at your hand. Huh? Oh, he got hit! What? He got me too? He got me too! No! Can you move it? I don't think so. I don't feel anything in it either. Hey, is it just me or is yours spreading? What is this? A curse? What's going to happen to us? Will we die? Calm down. Nah, it's just taking away the control we have over our bodies. If it keeps spreading, the spirit might take hold of us. Like that. She's the underclassman you were looking for, isn't she? The underclassman, this can't be happening. It wasn't an ordinary incantation after all. Speaking of, this might sound weird, but the TSUKASA-kun is familiar somehow. Huh? So Ku doesn't remember TSUKASA, but does. Interesting. It's difficult to explain, but lately, ever since the school festival started, I've been having this weird dream. A dream where I've become a supernatural. Did that kid appear in your dream? I can't remember. Oh, but you were there. Your taste in piercings was just as bad too. You picking a fight? No, just, I want to remember what happened. Do you know anything about it, Minamoto-kun? Dream. Ooh. Let's save it for later. We're here to do something in case you forgot. Taking that kid down. Dude, But yeah, that hole in the face, that's the red house. Hey, where'd you go? Let's play. Play with me. Is this hide and seek? Amane. Oi, over here. Come here. I got a game for you, little ghosty. A game of tag. Game of tag? Ready, set, go! Whoa! They're gone, right? Now's my chance. By and large, there's usually a correct way to send a spirit summoned by ritual back where it came from. In that Run's case, we would have to play with him until he's satisfied. But if we did that, we'd end up like them. So instead, we'll send it back by force. A supernatural summoned by a human interferes with our world by creating a Yoshiro out of something. In other words, if we destroy its Yoshiro, we'll be able to force it out of the human realm. We normally try to... I love this art. It's so incredible. It's so creepy, too. We normally try to avoid this since it'll bear a grudge against us, but we can't afford to be choosy right now, so... okay, then I'll draw him away while you destroy the Yoshiro. Sound good? I wonder how Minamoto-kun is doing. But who would be the Yoshiro? Where's the red house? To destroy? Like, who would be the Yoshiro? Well, since I'm not the one being chased by TSUKASA-kun, this should be, a cakewalk. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, it's not! Run! Yes! Here! Senpai, save me! Aw, Senpai! No, sorry, we'll return you back to normal later, I promise. Listen, close, Sosuke. To summon TSUKASA, you need both a vase full of flowers and a piece of paper with your name on it. If I had to guess, I'd say this. Oh, the paper is the Yoshiro, so I need you to return to the classroom. There it is. Find the paper used to summon the spirit and destroy it. Ooh. Oh, it worked! Are we saved? Huh. Minamoto-kun? Nice work, I did it! In light of my amazing efforts. No! It got it! It got Minamoto! Minamoto-kun, what are you No, we got him! No! Play with me, Sosuke-kun. Stop! Idiot, get a hold of yourself! Useless earring. He's choking me, I'm gonna... Just a little further. Reach, damn you! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Yes! Teru to the rescue! Never would have guessed it was my little brother. Good evening, Mitsuba-kun. An exorcist possessed by a supernatural? Seems you have more training to do, Ku. Yeah! Gotcha. Yikes. Is he dead? That was close, huh? You okay? Yes, sir. Thank you, Minamoto-kun's brother? Uh-huh. And don't forget him. Ah, yay! Hey, sorry we're late. Keep saying this. Minamoto-kun, get up already. This is so awkward. I keep saying this, but have you considered being a little more gentle when it comes to supernaturals? I'm always gentle. Was that enough to exercise it? I only weakened it a little and chased it out of him. The spirit might be lurking around here somewhere. But it's too bad. Seems like Yugi TSUKASA isn't gone after all. So it seems. That said, he looks a lot different now, doesn't he? Did they screw up while changing things? No, Jisan and Mirai wouldn't have blundered like that. Then could that mean? Are we sure? That's really Yugi TSUKASA? No, it's not! Were these changes not so perfect after all? No! It's not! It's not perfect. You know why? Because they didn't get to the red house. No, because remember, the red house is in a completely separate dimension. The red house is in a completely separate dimension. So the clock keepers wouldn't have been able to get to that TSUKASA. But this is so different than I expected it to be. I'm kind of let down by this. I'm really kind of let down by this, in a way. I'm glad that Mitsuba kind of remembers, but I kind of want to know what was going on in Ku's head. I do. I want to know what went down in Ku's head. I want to know if when Tsukasa took over, when he possessed, like what happened to cause for Ku to allow Tsukasa to possess him? Something happened. Something happened there. But what? What caused Ku to allow Tsukasa to possess him? What was it? There was a weakness. There was a weakness. There was a moment of weakness that allowed him to be possessed. And I think it was him remembering what happened. But that's Red House Tsukasa. So Red House Tsukasa is a different entity. Because remember, Tsukasa split himself. If I remember correctly, Tsukasa split himself off. Where there was regular Tsukasa, and then there was regular Tsukasa, and then there's Red House Tsukasa. So yeah, Red House Tsukasa is basically the spirit of the Red House. Whatever the Red House is, the spirit of the Red House. Or the devil, you know what it is. You know what I mean. The demon that's in the Red House. I'm telling you, that's Endgame. Whatever is the Red House is, that possessed, that Tsukasa sold his soul to, basically. That's what Endgame is that entity. Because remember what the Red House was built upon that, upon what, and we even saw it too. Remember what all those girls were sacrificed to, that god that the girls were sacrificed to, that were sent out. That's what the Red House was built upon. So whatever that god is, that's who Endgame's got to be that god. It's got to be that god. It has to be. There's no way that it is not that god. To me, that would make the most sense, that it would be that god. Like, it all fits. That it would be that particular god. Because that god, they wouldn't, because even the timekeepers wouldn't be able to change anything about that god. Because that god, if it's the god of the underworld, you're not going to be able to fuck. He supersedes the power of the timekeepers. But yeah, that's got to be it. They're not so, well, obviously the changes are not so perfect if, like, Mitsuba can remember, if Akane, well, Akane is obviously going to remember. If Teru could break through it, if Akane can, if Aoi can remember, but if Nini can, remember. But also the thing, well, Tsukasa, the other thing though is too, to keep in mind, is ultimately, in this timeline, mind you, Tsukasa's wish did come true. Amane, where Hanako did live a full life. He had a full life and grew up to be an adult. In the previous timeline, he didn't. So yeah, this is even more, which makes it even more interesting. So technically, you can make the argument that those changes were too perfect, and because of that, the Red House, because Tsukasa got what he wanted and moved on. Because remember, Tsukasa was Amane's Yoshiro. Remember that. Because, And because Hanako is no longer here, Tsukasa is not a Yoshiro anymore. He no longer exists here. So yeah, that is just straight up the Red House. That is not Tsukasa. That is the Red House. That is the Red. So who again? What is the Red House? Who is the spirit of that Red House? But then there's the other question though too. There's the other question though. If the timekeepers changed everything, did Tsukasa make that deal? Even make the deal with the Red House? Because that would have meant Tsukasa never would have contracted that illness, making it so there would have been no need to make that deal with the Red House. There's that aspect too. So yeah, you got that going on as well. But at the same time, the Red House is in a different dimension. It's in a... And he still could have had that Tsukasa in a completely different dimension. Protecting him from the Timekeeper's clutches. But that is, or protecting the body anyway from the Timekeeper's clutches. Tsukasa's soul may not be there anymore. No, but his body is still there. That is but yeah, that is not Tsukasa. No, that is not Tsukasa. Because Tsukasa would have remembered Ku, right? And he wouldn't have cursed Ku either. That is the Red House. That is the Red House. So yeah, it worked a little too perfectly. So the Timekeepers worked a little, because Tsukasa was that vessel for the Red House. And without Tsukasa there to keep the Red House, the god that was living under the Red House sealed, he was able to take form. Dude, that is not Tsukasa. Oh. I see. See, we're putting the pieces together here. That isn't Tsukasa. That is not Tsukasa. That is just straight up the god that was under the Red House. But I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think because of what the Timekeepers did, that Tsukasa's soul is even in there still? Or because of all the changes and events, that Tsukasa's soul, that was left there, when he sacrificed himself to make sure that Amane had, or Hanako, because Hanako wouldn't have gotten sick. That's right, it was Hanako that got sick. Because Hanako wouldn't have never gotten sick, which meant that Tsukasa wouldn't have had to make that deal with the Red House. Because that never happened, do you think that Tsukasa's soul is not even there? And that's just the Red House now. Part of me is still thinking that Tsukasa would have still done it anyway, because that's just Tsukasa's nature. But Tsukasa definitely doesn't exist anymore because Hanako never... Hanako still lived and survived, and he doesn't have Tsukasa as a Yoshiro anymore. So yeah, that's completely different. But the Red House Tsukasa, That's the one where I'm just like, is that part of Tsukasa? Did the Red House keep that part of Tsukasa in a pocket dimension? That was because remember at the end of the Red House arc, we saw them go into a pocket dimension. Did the timekeepers reach that pocket dimension or not? That's the real question. Did what they did affect that pocket dimension? That's what I'm not sure of. Part of me is like, I think it did. The other part of me is like, I don't think so. Part of me is like, I don't think it did affect that pocket dimension. I don't think so. And that's why it was able to take over Ku like that, because it was able to play onto Ku's weakness. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that that the timekeepers were able to get into that that the timekeepers were able to change the Tsukasa in the pocket dimension that he went into after the Red House was destroyed? I don't think so. I don't think it was. I think that's still the Tsukasa from the Red House. I still think it's that Tsukasa. Yoshiro Tsukasa is gone. That Tsukasa does not exist because of Hanako having a full life. But the Tsukasa that was in the pocket dimension at the end of the Red House arc, that Tsukasa still exists. Granted, I think the Red House has overpowered him because of what the timekeepers did change. But it's still that's still Red House Tsukasa. That is Tsukasa still in there. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Toilet Bound Hanako content. Few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.